Hello everyone, my name is Chris and welcome to my pick of the top 5 most evil acts you can perform within Fallout 3. Within the Fallout games, they give you a choice of the type of character you wish to be and the morality of your character. Some of these actions can have consequences within the larger world of the game, some of which may not be so desirable. As always, there are timestamps in the description if you wish to skip to a particular event, but without further ado, let's get into the video. Number 5. Encouraging Leo Store's chem habits. Leo Store during the day can be found within the Brass Lantern at Megaton serving drinks. It becomes apparent as you explore and talk to the people of Megaton that Leo Stoll is a secret junkie having a jet addiction.
A doctor doesn't talk about his patients. At least not to strangers, he doesn't. All right. I suppose someone with medical training has to have at least a bit of compassion. And maybe you can talk some sense into the boy. Leo Stoll. That boy got himself a problem with Jet. I've caught him in here 2 to 3 times trying to steal what I keep around for anesthetic. Not even his own family knows it. He goes up to the water treatment plant at night to get high. I don't know. I can't reach him. Maybe you can.
After talking with the people, you can open up dialogue options with Leo to talk about his habit. Instead of helping him get over his habit, the player can threaten Leo with revealing his secret if he does not deal chems to the player. Choosing this option forces him to keep up with his drug habits, both to use and to have enough to deal to the player.
Now. Well. Damn it. Who told you? I mean, I have no idea what you're talking about. I can hook you up. A solid chem dealer is hard to find out here in the wastes. Trust me. I know. I can only sell to you when my shift at the Lantern is over. Meet me up at the water treatment plant if you need something.
If you wish to buy chems from Leo, you will need to head to the water processing plant at night where he will be waiting at his desk.
Hello? Look, if you're going to tell on me, do it. Otherwise, tell me what you want and then get out of here. What'll it be?
Of course, it's considered evil to keep Leo Store in his drug habit with no support from his family, but I put this at the bottom of the list as there are worse events you can commit. Number 4. Destroying Vault 101. We all know you escaped the vault at the start of the game, but you're also offered the chance to head back into the vault to solve the vault's problems. After Amata broadcasts a help message for the player, there are many ways to solve the vault's problems, either siding with Amata and the rebels to open the vault, or to side with the Overseer to keep the vault closed from the outside world. Despite these 2 options, there is also a third option. After gaining access to the vault, there is also an option to sabotage the vault, making it impossible to live there. Heading to the basement, the player can flush and purge the water chip, disabling the vault's ability to purify water for the vault to drink. Not only does this act destroy one of the only true safe havens of the wasteland from being a viable place to live, but forces every vault dweller out into the wasteland to survive on their own. This results in the death of residents and forces untrained and unprepared vault dwellers to live in the harsh wasteland.
You've destroyed our home just to prove a point? You're insane! You're worse than my father ever was! I should never have helped you that night. I should have stayed with my father and watched him kill you. Now, you can stay down here and die for all I care. If you ever talk to me again out there, I'll kill you!
Finally, aside from Project Purity, it destroys one of the only ways in the wasteland of acquiring purified drinking water. Number 3. Enslaving a child for Paradise Falls. One of the more heinous acts you can perform in Fallout 3 is to enslave a child for the slaver leader Eulogy Jones. For an act so evil, it is quite a side objective and cannot be done unless you specifically talk to Eulogy about doing so.
Sure, I've thought about it. Kids can get a killer price when you find a buyer who recognizes the product's long-term potential. The real problem's holding them until there's a buyer. Kids are sneaky, and those lamplighters are tenacious little bastards. But maybe if we could get one when they're young, they might not have as much fight in them yet. Sure, if you think you can pull it off, I think I might know a buyer who'd be interested. I'll send one of my best to wait around the entrance to Lamplight. You go in and find the sweetest, most trusting little one you can find. Lure that kid outside and everyone's happy. Except the kid, of course.
Not only do you need to infiltrate Lamplight, but you must manipulate one of the youngest kids there, Bumble, to follow you out of the caverns, upon which a slave collar is placed around her neck.
I don't know. I'm not supposed to go outside. Oh boy, an adventure! Let's go, let's go. Oh please, let's go now.
What a lovely dress you have.
Thank you, miss. We're going on an adventure.
You bet we are. Are you ready to go on the Adventure Express?
Oh boy, let's go now. Can we please?
Absolutely. In fact, I want you to have this friendship necklace. It's good luck. Wear it, and you'll never get lost.
Ow, it's all scratchy.
Don't fuss, my little girl. You'll get used to it.
Well, okay. I can't wait to tell Lucy about this adventure.
I'm sure she'll be so proud of you. Now we've got a big day ahead of us, so let's get going.
This act subjects Bumble to a life of a slave and gives ideas to the prospects of pedophilia if customers wish to buy her or for her to be groomed to whatever the purchaser wishes. Number 2. Blowing up Megaton. Megaton is most likely the first major settlement you will encounter upon leaving the vault and is one of only 2 potential player homes. Its major landmark is the large, undetonated but still active atomic bomb situated in the centre of the town. Quite early on, you can take the task of either disarming or detonating the bomb for cash.
You have no connections here, no interest in this cesspool's affairs or fate. You could assist us in erasing this little accident off the map. Savor this moment.
Of course, the act of nuking an entire town is considered evil despite the population being low in Megaton. However, what makes this act even more evil is the irreversible damage the player will do to the surrounding area. The amount of nuclear fallout the player will unleash upon the land in and around Megaton will make the site inhospitable and unsettleable for decades to come. Furthermore, any wildlife and what little plant life that surrounds the bomb site will be wiped out, making the land sterile with no chance of life to grow there. The loss of life combined with the damage to the land around the bomb site makes this a very evil act to commit. Finally at number 1, infecting Project Purity with the FEV virus. During your capture within the Enclave's main headquarters within Raven Rock, the player will encounter the president of the Enclave, Eden. During your meeting, the president will offer the player a vial of modified FEV which Eden claims will only kill the mutated creatures of the wasteland and leave people unharmed.
In front of you will be a vial of modified FEV virus. It can be inserted into the control console for the purifier. Doing so will inject it into the water supply, and the purifier will take care of the rest.
This is a reference and based on the FEV Curling 13 that the Enclave wished to release into the jet streams to kill everyone who wasn't within the Enclave.
A great many years ago, the remnants of the government had a similar idea. I can only assume the plan failed, as I never heard word of its success. But the plan itself was sound. I made a few modifications, and with your help, I do believe it can work.
Once you fight your way into the purifier, the player has the option to release the FEV within the vial into the purifier, infecting the water within.
The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage.
Despite Eden's claims, doing this will doom everyone in the wasteland as the FEV targets anyone who has been exposed to radiation or been subject to mutation.
Yes, it did. We've been distributing the water as best we can. There have been reports of some problems, but we're dealing with them.
Because of the wasteland's high concentration of radiation, this translates to everyone in the world except for the Enclave members and those who were born and raised within the vaults. The virus can kill the player if they drink too much Aquapura due to the fact they were born at the Jefferson Memorial before being moved to the vault. And there we have what I consider the top 5 most evil acts you can perform in Fallout 3. I hope you found this video helpful, and as always, thank you for watching.